All right, welcome back to the KFYR Plus News Desk. And today we are joined by Dr. Christy Funk, a renowned breast cancer surgeon, and Nakia Lightfoot, survivor and plant-based chef, to explore how diet and lifestyle choices now can dramatically lower breast cancer risk and why awareness remains alarmingly low. Thank you both for joining me today.
Thanks for having us.
So, Dr. Funk, what does the latest research say about the connection between diet and breast cancer risk?
The latest research involves a survey of over 2,000 women in the US asked the question, hey, do you know anything that prevents breast cancer? And alarmingly, over 60% said mammograms and self breast exams, which are great answers for early detection, but certainly not prevention. Only 25% mentioned diet, 12% alcohol, 12% exercise, 5% body weight. And those four things are in the science, the big heavyweight contributors pushing you toward cancer or farther away. And they comprise the basis of the Let's Beat Breast Cancer.org campaign, where we encourage women and men to follow a four-pronged approach to beating breast cancer. And we give you all of the tools and the resources you need for free to do exactly that.
What led you to advocate for a plant-based diet in breast cancer prevention?
Interestingly, I wrote a national bestseller back in 2018 called Breast, the Owner's Manual. And when I dove into nutritional science to prove with facts that my way of eating was the correct way, which, mind you, was largely Mediterranean diet style. So lots of lean meats, fish, yes, fruits and vegetables, but I was also queen of the cheese platter at parties. And when I went into said science, I was blown away by how rock solid the evidence is that a plant-based diet is truly the healthiest way to eat, not only for breast cancer prevention, but really to prevent all of our major killers: heart disease, stroke, diabetes, Alzheimer's, obesity, you name it. And a plant-based diet squelches it.
And Nakia, how did your breast cancer diagnosis influence your decision now to adopt a plant-based lifestyle?
Well, at the age of 34, I became one of 8 women in the U.S. to be diagnosed with breast cancer. And that was a complete shock to me because breast cancer doesn't run in my family. So, in addition to traditional medicine, I adopted a plant based diet that supported my journey to healing and recovery. And through this process of educating the community, I created an open Vougie Vegan restaurant, which is a plant based restaurant here in Huntsville, Alabama. And I wanted to dispel the myths about plant based eating as well as give options to my community. And we offer an extensive menu and we offer meal prep services as well as cooking classes for the community.
Well, I have to ask, what changes did you notice in your health after switching to a plant-based diet?
Well, I've always loved eating vegetables, but I increased that after my diagnosis. I ate a lot of green leafy vegetables from kale, spinach, collards, added in flax seeds, quinoa, chickpeas, those type of things to my diet. And I noticed a reduction in the inflammation in my body, as well as a decrease in my blood pressure and cholesterol.
And what advice would you give to someone who's newly diagnosed and considering those dietary changes, Nakia?
Well, I would recommend finding a nutritionist that will help navigate through the plant-based lifestyle. And also, I would recommend going to letsbeatbreastcancer.org. There's so much information there that will help someone along their journey.
Perfect. Dr. Funk, how can physicians maybe better communicate the importance of nutrition to their patients?
I think physicians first need to self-educate. So I would encourage them to take any number of CME credit courses that talk about diet and lifestyle. For example, there's the International Conference on Nutrition and Medicine every summer in Washington, D.C., which I think is a must attend for those physicians who are really interested in the science behind why these diet and lifestyle changes make such an impact at the cellular level to then totally change someone's health destiny. So if you as a physician don't really understand it, you should get self-educated and then put aside 5 minutes, even 2 minutes of every daily encounter with each one of your patients to just pick one thing to ask that patient about. Do you exercise at all? Oh, no, doc, I'm a couch potato. Well, can we make a goal? 2 minutes a day, you go for a walk after dinner. That's so achievable. So start small with your patients and increase the goals. Keep moving that goalpost until they reach our actual targets to maximize the improvement in health.
How can women get involved in the Let's Beat Breast Cancer campaign?
So easy to get involved. So let's beatbreastcancer.org. Everything is free. You're going to sign up to join the campaign. You will immediately get our free e-starter guide to following this four-pronged approach with tons of tips and resources and other apps that you can use to help implement this. You will get our free e-cookbook with amazing recipes, and you will get event updates. So for example, we have 66 rallies, drum rallies, with local high school drum lines across the country this September, October. And we're out there with health advocates and experts and survivors to beat the drum to beat breast cancer. It's all about fun and festivities and learning more. You also can join me every Tuesday at 5, live at 5 on Instagram at Dr. Christy Funk. We're going to have a special guest each Tuesday in October discussing each of these 4 ways you can beat breast cancer.
Fantastic. Thank you, Dr. Funk. Nakia, for sharing your insights and your inspiring stories with us today. It's clear that diet and lifestyle choices play a powerful role in breast cancer prevention. Thank you to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, 10:37 now here at the news desk. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back here on KFYR+.